Hey guys, it's about that time again. We got the truck here in the garage. We're doing the brakes. You know, I've had this truck. It's 70 something thousand miles on it. And she's due for some brakes. Travel cross country. You've seen my other videos a couple times with this truck. So this is just down to the bare minimum for Virginia safety inspection. Last year, it was just at the bare minimum. I think it was right here where this lip is what they call need to be replaced. When these were installed here, you could see that there's very, very little left. The front has about double the amount. Pulling that 3,500 pound trailer, plus the weight of this bed all loaded down, moving back from California a couple years ago. They're due for replacement. Getting 70 plus thousand miles out of this thing. The original brakes, I think it's pretty good. A couple things to note here. I'm in the garage, it's flat. There's a slight little hill out front there. So what you have to do is you have to put the truck in maintenance mode for the brakes, which means it releases all the brakes. But if you've got slight incline or decline, you may move left or right. So I've got a jack under here. I've got safety measure. It's right under the rear axle, just in case the hydraulic jack would to let go. All three tires, that one and the front two are still on the ground. But what I did was, I'll show you the maintenance mode here. But basically, we put the truck in maintenance mode, but then beforehand, I put the four-wheel locker on. So it locked the front axle so it wouldn't move. I was down a little bit further in the driveway, where my rear tires were right here. I think it was even enough. As soon as I got this left tire like that much off the ground, it started to just shift a little bit. I stopped it, backed it up in the garage. I didn't realize actually I could fit in here. There's actually a little bit of room. With my Ram, I could never fit it in here. It sat a little bit higher, but it fits. So glad I got it in here. So yeah, we got some basic Duralast brake pads. Super simple. After your your 6 21 millimeter sockets, you have just a 13 here and a 13 right back here. Use some open end crescent wrench and just held it right here on the inside of it, where this will be on the outside. So just hold this little bolt right here still, just so you can back this guy out. I just used Handyman's little Ryobi to get it off. This is one with the electronic brakes, so you have to be careful with that. So yeah, let's throw these on real quick. It does come with new shims, which I probably will install them. These do look fine though. There's no damage to them, so we're going to do it right. Here's my new pads. Let me go ahead and take these guys off. I believe it's just they're going to snap off. But yeah, they're just kind of pinched on there on each side. So we're gonna pull these guys off. We're gonna put the new ones on. Looking at these are all identical. So as you can see, they'll just right here in this little groove, it will just kind of clip right on this part of the caliper on each side. So we get a little flat tip screwdriver. I'm gonna pry these off, snap these bad boys on. Literally just pull this little tab up right here, and then just put a little flat tip right in here and just pull it right off. No damage, looks good. So we're gonna take these guys and let's see, it goes on one way here. And just gonna wiggle that bad boy back on there. So it's gonna go something like that, but let me use two hands to get it on. Literally no more than me just taking my two fingers, taking two hands, one on the back side, one on this front side, and just kind of just wiggling it on. Super simple, both sides, you know, just kind of wiggling them on there. Make sure you look at both sides here, make sure it's on. It just slid right on. It didn't apply any grease or lube, just slide it right on. I said that 5 times, but these brake pads up real quick. All these pads are identical. They both have the shims on the back, which are really nice. So to install these, you know, brake pad in, shim on the outside. They're basically pressured, so all you do is you slide them in this little groove here. Kind of hard with one hand. Yeah, it's just like that. Thought it would clip down a little bit. Let's do this outside one. So I put the one side in. And just slid them in right like that. So that's how these fit. Like a glove. Piece of cake. Literally took me longer to jack up the truck than it was to take this wheel off and get this on here. Take this caliper over here, and we do need to push out this piston a little bit. So let me push that out, and then I'll be right back while I install it. So if you don't have a special tool, there's a little lip right here, and just put a pair of pliers right there, put your finger on the other side, and just push this all the way back. So it's almost flush. That's just dirt right there, and I just pulled off. That should fly and slide right up next to this bad boy like that. We're just gonna line that up. I'm gonna push this on like that. The caliper is basically there, so we'll just line this top one up here. We'll line this bottom one up. Sorry, there we go. It's basically just like that. This electronic component, make sure you didn't damage this. I just had it laying here. I had my hand on it most of the time. So I finger tighten those up, right? Make sure our clip here looks fine. Looks all fine. So now, there's no, I've looked online, there's no real spec on these bolts up here. You can see it's free spinning, so I got to use 2 hands. I'm gonna put my open end on this. I'm gonna use this ratchet. This will not put it too tight. I think this is only, I don't even know how many foot-pounds this is, but as soon as I get to the end, I can just manually just strap it up. So yeah, let me do that. All buttoned up. As soon as this stopped, it won't apply a lot of foot-pound pressure on it. Then I just did, you know, 1/8 of a turn. And yeah, she's good to go. We'll throw this wheel back on here, and so I was walking back over here. How much did it cost? Besides, I think I got one little scratch on my finger. That was 37 bucks for the pads for the rear. The front, I think, were $1 or $2 more. I don't know why, but these are the base pads. You can get the higher end ones for $5 more, but I'll just run these ones. Lifetime warranty on them as well. So if they start squealing, for some reason they burn down too fast, I just take them off, take them back, and they'll give me a new pair. Forgot the most important part. What do you need? You need a 13 millimeter. You need an open end wrench. That's what you need for the calipers. You also would need a flat tip of some sort to pull off initially these little stay brackets here. And if you need any assistance, if you do not have a special tool from Harbor Freight or somewhere else to push this caliper piston back in, you can use a dowel and you can shove it through, and you can use 2 hands to push it and squeeze this back, or you can use an open end, and you can just squeeze it from the one side and use your finger on the other side with 2 hands and push that piston back in. So that's all you need. You need literally like 4 tools, bare minimum that. Don't worry about these, I didn't use them. That's all you need. And then whatever you need. 21 millimeter to take off your lug nuts. And a jack. And maybe safety. That's it, guys. All right, here we are, guys. Just got down the wheels. Getting put back on. So how do we get this thing out of... Let's turn the key on real quick. And you should see... Driver door, oil change, park, brake, maintenance mode. I believe that you only have to do the park and brake maintenance mode if you're just doing the rear brakes. If you're doing all 4 of them, you do it. For the fronts, I don't think you have to do it. But to take it out of maintenance mode, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn the key to off. You're going to go over here, and you're going to, if you're going to engage it, you're going to push down. If you're going to disengage it, you're going to hold up. And as you hold up, you're also going to be pushing all the way on the accelerator. You see the light blinking? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can and how I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna hold the button up to turn it off. Push my foot all the way down. You see the brake light blinking. I'll turn the key to on, off, then on again. You hear all the noise in the back? And it should be off. And the check, turn the key back off again. Turn it back on. And it's normal. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, we've got only 72,000. I thought I had 75 on this. 72,000 miles on this truck. Thing runs excellent. 3.3 liter, 4x4. Super Crew. It's quite dirty in here with all the kids stuff, but thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up if you like it. Give it 2 thumbs up if you don't. And as always, I will try to put out content as much as I can. Been neglecting this little girl for a little bit. Finally putting the brakes on the back. Do a fresh oil change. Might do a video of changing the rear differential and the front differential oils. Haven't done that at all. It's due for one, you know, after the original fluid's been in this thing since it was brand new. I got the truck with, I believe it was 16,000 miles on it, and before that it was a rental truck in the Northwest. So yeah, I've done all the maintenance to the truck. It's needed very little maintenance. Been super happy with it. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.